Hey, how's it going? Hey, this is Jarvis Alexander from RogueFXTrading, and I just wanted to shoot this quick video, showing you guys that I actually took a H1 signal as well, because I'm not sure you remember on my previous video I put out about this strategy, is that it was primarily developed around the M5 and M15 charts. So, and like I said, I developed it that way because I know a lot of new traders or a lot of, most traders are, they end up being scalpers or intraday traders, people who take, may take a position for like an hour or a couple of hours or so. So, and that was my goal when I developed this strategy, is to actually make it, simple, um, to make it simple for you guys, you know, so yeah. So, um, you know, like here at Rogue FX Trading, simplicity is key. Like we want to keep it simple. I mean, sure, you could trade the patterns and all that stuff, and I actually know how to do all of that. I could price action trade. I could trade patterns. I could trade Gartley's ciphers, patterns and all that stuff. But, at the end of the day, it's too much. Now if I wasn't trying to help other people, or if I didn't, want to see other, upcoming traders win, get in this business and actually, start winning instead of, blowing 3 or 4 or 5 accounts before they could start seeing any progress. The stuff that most of, people who've been looking at it when I was looking at it, because I've been looking at it for about 3 years now. Back then, a lot of us traders who've been looking at it for this long have blown a few accounts. So I'm just here to try to make it simple, because I know I wish when I first got started, I would have had something as simple as this. Like this strategy, I could have learned this strategy in, a matter of minutes, and been making money in a matter of minutes after actually putting it on my charts. So, but I'm just trying to give back, as far as, because I see, traders, not having the success that they may think they should be having right now, or maybe they're just completely new to the game. And if you are completely new to the game, I would advise visiting babypips.com. That's www.babypips.com. And if you want to trade this strategy, I would suggest, I don't know, you probably could go there and look at the first, like, I don't know, 3 lessons. You wouldn't even have to look at at all of it, because um this strategy is actually based off the basics, which when you think about it, in this business is really that's the most important thing. The basics are, um you know in this business, the simpler you make things, the more money you will make, or the more consistent you will be in making your money. Let me just say that, because you have people who will make money because they might trade like huge lots or whatever. They may scalp or something like that, which is fine. But and the only reason I chose to be a swing trader, like I chose this as my style of trading, is because I have I have other stuff I have to, I like to do and all that stuff, like whether it be online or just maybe I want to go visit my uncle, just visit some family, or or anything like that. So this style of trading is, for me, is relaxing, and almost almost guaranteed profit, if you ask. I mean, if you just really, if you ask me, it's just, especially when you have a simple global trend trading system and strategy like I have here, here at Rogue FX. It just makes trading so much easier. You could actually you could just set it and leave it. You don't have to sit in front of your screen all day if you don't want to. You could pull out your phone and probably check it every now and again. We'll all do that, but for the most part, you could pretty much go on about your day, and just know that you'll be making some money by the end of the day, or maybe tomorrow, or the end of the week, or whatever, however long you decide to stay in the trade. You know, like for instance, I'm gonna go ahead and try to take $81 on this trade. And the only reason I'm setting to take profit, because normally I don't set take profits. I have a certain point where I get out. But it's because it is the last day of the trading week. And if I could, I've already had a good week. Like I've already made more money on other trades and all that stuff. This is probably going to be my last trade. In fact, this will be my last trade for the week. So I went on ahead and set a take profit at, you know, right below this support level. It's pretty good support level too. And remember, as I said before, the higher the time frame, the more significant support and resistance, and the more significant these signals will become. These moving averages. When you get your crosses like you're supposed to get your crosses using this strategy on a H1 time frame or higher. But I would actually recommend H1 because it's just you know, if you did want to go up and try to swing trade or catch a real solid signal, H1 would be a good time frame to catch one on there. You're going to be sitting in a trade for a few days, believe that. I mean, I sat in this trade for 2 days before it actually did what it's doing now. Like it was actually ranging most of the way. But I was okay with that because I knew which direction the market was going, which direction the global trend was trading in it. And as you can see this time, everybody's on the right side of the market, or most of us are on the right side of the market that's trading this currency pair at this moment, the USD JPY. Oh, and don't worry, any all Rogue FX members, you guys are gonna have the same setup I got, so don't worry about the candlesticks and all that stuff. You'll have every setup. Your chart will look exactly like this. And I don't know why this keeps happening. I like my spread indicator to be, I don't know, somewhere right here, maybe. And I don't like that color. Just make that. Oh, no, I ain't worried about it. That's not important right now. It ain't important right now. But anyways, yeah, so you guys, y'all are gonna have the same exact layout, candlesticks and everything. So, you know, um, um, don't worry about all of that. You know what I mean? You guys will have all of that at your disposal, and you'll be able. And like I said, we're all about simplicity here, at Rogue FX. So, I mean, this is just another way to help you trade with the trend, basically. Oh, and another thing I wanted to show you guys, how potent these H1 signals are because, let me go here. That computer's tripping. I had to run a virus thing on this. Now I've been in this trade. What today is? The 12th. I got in this trade on the 11th. I got in this trade, or on the 10th, I believe. Maybe the 11th. I'm not sure. It was been about at least almost 2 days, I know. But anyways, okay. As you can see, red folder news. Red folder news on the 11th. We had good numbers. Even though I'm shorting, like if you look here, I'm shorting the USD JPY. Even though we had good numbers. Okay. We have US news right here. That was a good number. That was kind of bad because that's unemployment claims. You don't ever want that to be higher. So that was kind of bad, but majority of the news was good for that day. And then we got some medium impact news that day that was actually good. This little medium impact was kind of bad, but I mean majority overall we've had good US news this week. Okay, so and what today is, the 12th. Let's go down to the 12th. Okay, right here we still had good US news today. Green numbers just today. But yet, check this out. Yet I'm still taking a short position on the USD versus JPY. Okay. Now, um, you know, you know, right here, and I think I'm trying to see if we had any more. Let's see. Today is Okay, today's the 12th. Let's see. U.S. news yesterday, but today, the 11th. You know, we had some USD news too. So I mean, we only had one. Looked like that was on the 10th, or no, the 9th. The 9th. Oh no, not the 9th. I'm sorry. Trying to find where I just this one. Yeah, yeah, it was the 10th. It was the 10th. So it was about 2 days ago. This number right here was kind of bad, but I mean, um, that's only one, maybe two JPY events. But you had like, I don't know, between, let's see, you had one. That's medium impact right there. But trying to find the okay, so that's one event, medium impact. Um, let's go down some more. 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So I mean, that's okay. 6, 7. I mean, that's 7. You know, that's 7 USD news events. Okay, and most of them, majority like 70, 80, maybe even 90% of them were actually good news. So this is just to prove my point that even though news is very important, don't get me wrong, that's why I have a buy stop sitting above my sell, because I mean, hey, you never know what can happen. You just never know what the markets can, or what the market's gonna do. But when you have a nice global trend trading strategy, like we have here at RogueFX, see, I'm able to take a short position, okay, and been in a short position for the past couple of days, even though we had good news on the USD currency pair. This is USD versus JPY. Okay. If anything, this news is, you would think it should be going up, and it did in this area. And that where you see the little spot of green right there, yeah, it went up a little bit, but that was just news. These are scalpers, which scalpers are cool. I don't have nothing against them, but these are scalpers. These are scalpers. These are the scalpers in the market, making their quick money real quick and getting in and getting out. Which is, hey, you can't blame nobody for that. You know what I mean? Get it and go. That's what this market's here for, to give you the money, right? You take it. They give it to you. You take it. By any means, or any way necessary. So I mean, if you're comfortable with scalping, then this is what you were doing this morning, which is fine. Hey, you probably made some money. Well, you did make some money, but you know. But but I'm a swing trader, so it's like, that was a news event, but it didn't really, affect anything, as you can see. But just to be safe, because news is, you never know. Sometimes news will take like I said, I was a victim of it one time, but I was also taking a trade off of the 15-minute chart too as well. But I mean, you just can't never underestimate the news. So I do still have a buy stop in the opposite direction in case it decide to go up. But overall, the global trend of this market is down. Okay, not only does my setup tell me that, but this is telling me that too. You have 62% of the world. These are world numbers. Okay, these are all the traders that are trading in the world, from Asia to Beijing, wherever, all around the world. The banks, the floor traders. 62% of us are on the right side of this market right now, regardless of news. Even though news was good for the U.S. dollar, all the news has been pretty good for the U.S. dollar for the week. But yet, this is a prime example that currency trends are going to do what they do. You know what I mean? Trends are going to do what they do. Okay. This is global trend trading, what we do at RogueFX. We do global trend trading. So, if you want to just trade with the trend, you know what I mean, and not have to worry about too much, like I said, we make it easy here. It's easy. Okay. Then I'll have a link above this video where you can visit the website. Shoot me or CJ an email. And go over to, look at the packages and everything, kind of go through the website and see what best suits you. We have 3 different packages that you could choose from. But yeah, this is the type of trading, this is the type of simplicity that you're gonna get when you decide to trade with RogueFX. Okay, all right. So I'll see you on the next one. Signing off.